I don't think our men in general are celebrated enough. And I in your smell festive, guys. Hope the men feel appreciated. See that? No water added. They're humans too. This is the lentil. With it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is June 20, 2026, and it's been quite a minute I have not vlogged. Right, so I started the process and I'm like, this is a special moment, so why not vlog it? Why not document it so I can always have it to, look back at. The kitchen is a bit upside down. I'm going to a Father's Day potluck and I will be taking along with me a few of my plant-based dishes, and I'll also be making some juice. Here I've started the prepping of making some carrot juice. Let me show you real quick. Alright, so here I have it. I've already prepped these, clean them up, wash them, and I am cutting them up. I've also done some preparatory work from yesterday where I basically washed and cleaned up and cut up some mangoes. So that's some mangoes right there, some pineapples that I'm going to put to soak off in some baking soda water so that I can get these washed clean so I can use the skin and everything in the juice. Here I had been soaking from yesterday some lentil as well as some chickpea. Here I have some quinoa being soaked as well, and I think I'm going to wash these and throw off the water so I can put some fresh water on it. I put them, they have been soaking for about, what time is it, after 8? They have been soaking for about 2 to 3 hours, right, or 2+ hours. So that is that. Along with that, I will also be making some vegetables. In the middle of it, I'm like, why not vlog it? I can always have the moment to look back at and also share with you guys. These moments are moments that you won't get back, and I just want to bask in it and also bring you along the journey and share it with you guys. I mean, I could have started it from yesterday, but here I am. Alright, what I will do, given time is against me, I'll just finish cutting up these that I've already washed and cleaned up and washed, and then I will come back when I am actually blending. So I'll just be blending the carrots straight, the mangoes straight, and then I incorporate everything that I will be doing. So if I want to say I want to have some carrot juice separate, or I want to have mango pineapple separate, I can always do that. So I'm not going to mix up everything at once. I'm going to, once I decide what I'm doing based on the amount, because I'm not planning to put a lot of water in it. So you'll see the process. I'm wondering, what am I going to put them in, put the juice in? I have one of those blue 5-gallon water bottles, but I can't manage to fill that. So if that's not full, maybe what would fill it is if I put everything in one and make just one type of juice or one flavor juice. That would probably fill it. Again, I'm not adding a lot of water, so that should help. And funny, I was using the, I don't know if you can see it, I was using the chopping board at first, and I'm like, I don't want my fingers to be all cut up and all of that, so I decided to just pop that chopping board out. It's much easier, and I changed the knife to a shorter one, so it's much better on my hands, really. And the event is later today, so it's a pre-Father's Day celebration for the men, and I'm honored to be a part of it. So yeah, just putting my own little touch to it, because sometimes when you go to places there isn't much option, if any at all, for like the vegetarians or persons that don't eat meat, the plant-based eaters. There is not really much options for them, if any at all. So that's what I'm doing, putting this touch to it and having some delicious plant-based meal, all natural, prepared for the men for this occasion. So I'm going to finish cutting up these, and then I will check right back in with you guys. Oh, I don't know, I don't remember if I mentioned, but I'll also be making some vegetables. That vegetable, it would be a combination of fruits and vegetables, so I'll also show you that. May not show you the entire process based on the fact that I am working on a schedule right now, and I may not be able to walk you through everything that I am actually doing. So, well, all the nitty-gritty and the detail as to everything that I'm doing, but I'll definitely show you what I'm up to. Why these carrots are tough though? Like it all. That's, anyways, I'll catch in back with you guys shortly. Oh, how could I forget? I bought some star fruit yesterday. I said it's a sweet one that I will be putting in the juice blend as well. As I said, it's all natural, and I have my ginger as well. So I'm going to leave it right here on the counter so I don't forget it. Wash my hands real quick. Yeah. I'm going to wash these in some baking soda water and then cut them up. So right now I'm just moving around a few stuff to get some space because the kitchen is not that big. So I literally just have to be moving things around, shifting things around. So I'm now working on the juicing station. I have the blending over there, juicing over here. Right, so these some bags. I can use these bags as garbage bags just to put the organic matters in. So as much space as possible. So I'm now finished cutting up the carrots that I had already washed and cleaned up. So I just transferred them into these so I can get the bigger containers for the actual juicing. And I need these closer to over there. You know what, let me just put them over here and then I'm going to put the pineapples. As a matter of fact, even though I'm using everything, I'm just going to cut off the ends. Use this one. Cut off the ends. So when I'm washing it, I can just dice it up and use everything. Bag with garbage. I'd ask them to shave it off in case I was going to peel it, but I'm just going to use everything for juicing, and yeah, so I won't be peeling anything. A little baking soda just to soak those in. Alright, so I'm going to rinse out this pot so I can start preparing the chips now. Alright, so they're already pre-washed, but I'm going to go straight ahead and give them 2 more wash. I don't want to fill up the pot too much, so I'm going to bring the chickpea around here and then cover them with water. I maybe needed a bigger pressure pot, but we have to work with what we have. This will have to be pressured like twice, as in 2 batches, because I still have some more here. I'm hungry, but I have to stay hydrated because I'm doing something that I like doing, and I know doing it I may just go through the entire process without eating, so I'm just hydrating with some watermelon. It's so good. It's actually much better cold than when I bought it yesterday. So good. Let me get some time in the pressure pot. Just getting a piece of dry time in the pressure pot with that wholesome chickpea. A little piece of, I only have a little piece of scallion. I bought scallion, but I have to go and pick it up. Oh, so much to do. So much to do. cut up these a little bit, not all of them, the ones that aren't pressed or crushed. I'm just kind of cutting it up. I love me a good watermelon. Alright, so next thing, I'm going to wash these now. They've been soaking for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna have to get these individually because you know they have a lot of grooves. So I want to get in the grooves. So I'm going to just go ahead and wash these individually. Alright guys, so the chickpea is on and it's about to start doing its thing. I'm just allowing it to boil up. I'm actually looking in the pot now. I'm going to cover it, allow it to boil up. Once it starts to degas once more, because soaking it over a number of hours helps with the degassing process. So once it starts to degas, I'm going to remove the foam from the top, pour some more water in, cover it up and allow it to pressure. Alright guys, so I'm finished cutting up these. I'm going to just put them here with the carrot. Another one down, another one on the line. Pineapples, they have been soaking in the baking soda water for a while, so all the impurities, and it looks like this from the what do you call it again, the carrot, right? So I need to get these sorted out now. Okay, so this is what I'm talking. So you can see the white, that's actually like foam. So once it starts to boil up, then we'll have more of that. I'll just scoop it off from the top and it's good to go again. That's what I was saying is a part of the degassing process. I'm removing the core, the bottom part from the pineapple, so it's much easier to clean and I'll get all of that dirt. And if there is any, because sometimes you know there are little insects in this part of the pineapple, so I'm just removing that part, just that part, like this. See it? Just this part alone. I'm tasting it's sweet. Just removing the leaves. And that's it, they're in that same baking soda water. I'm going to show you the water real quick. Well, you may not be able to see what I'm showing you. That's the water. I don't know if you can see it good. Dirty. Okay, so we're going to freeze them out. So see guys, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to use the spoon real quick to scoop the foam off. I know some of my garlic will get in it, but I can just rinse those back off. And don't mind if some of the water gets in the spoon. I can just rinse off the garlic and put them back in the pot. So once I scoop this off, give it a stir, I will close the pot from the bottom, and then this now I can get that scooped off as well. This is all that I've removed, and I'm going to put a Scotch bonnet pepper in there. I'm not going to burst it. If it bursts, then fine. This is the fine, and I'm going to put it over my blending station. Alright guys, pressure pot running it now. Time for the ginger, same procedure, baking soda. I'm going to cover it in water and just allow it to soak for a few while I start blending. I'm now clearing my juicing station. I've decided to juice here where it's So I have a bigger surface area and I don't have to remove much stuff. Actually, if this plug was working, it would have been much easier. I could just do some blending in place, but I did blending on the other table or the other counter over there. Right in this little corner. I think I may be using the bullet. Using the bullet, I'd get more from what I'm blending, plus it's less clean up, less things to wash. So I'm in two mind if I should use both or just use this alone. I'm going to start by blending the star fruit. And as I mentioned before, the blending and keeping the juices separate. And based on the volume that I get, the volume of juice that I get, then I'll decide if I'll just make everything into one. I'll leave this basin for the carrots when I get there. So I'm going to just transfer it from now. And put it into a smaller container with the water. Pour the baking soda water on it. I also bought some ginger powder. So depending on whether or not this ginger is not enough, I'll decide if I'm going to use the ginger powder straight. Just mix them in a little bit of the juice. Give it a taste test. How it tastes before I go ahead and use it in the entire batch. It feels good to be back in the kitchen with you guys. I have not been in the kitchen for quite a while, and if you've been watching, you would have seen the series or the series of videos that I've been posting. That has taken a lot out of me. Not to stray and go into that, but it feels very good to be back in the kitchen, especially for this pause, because I hope you're hearing me and the pressure cooker is not that annoying in the background, but it feels good to be a part of this pause, because I don't think our men in general are celebrated enough, and I don't think much emphasis is usually placed on I don't think much emphasis is usually placed on Father's Day, or just in general celebrating men. So it's for a good cause, and I hope the men feel appreciated on this occasion. And not just this occasion, but I hope they're feeling appreciated on a daily basis in general, and not just for what they can provide or for what they can do, for how they can protect, for how strong they are, but as human beings, because they are humans too. So yeah. Alright, enough of the chit-chatting. I'm going to put this here. This is for the carrot, the bigger one, because I have more carrots, and then I'm going to put the star fruit in this. So we're going over the blending station now. Alright, so as I said, I'll be starting off with the star fruit, which is much easier to blend. I'm so tempted, because I'm used to not using water when I'm making juice. I'm so tempted to mix everything together from the start, but I'm not going to mix it up together. So I'll just speed up the blending process for what I'm going to show you. What's going on? I broke the cup fell, the container fell, and broke one of the parts. So I have to keep spinning it until it finds the right glue. Popping out my brand new strainer barrel. See that? This is why I don't usually use any water. See how liquid it is? Alright, so I'm going to turn off the pressure pot so I can check. Allow it to cool down, and then I'll check whether or not it's fully cooked. The chicken is fully cooked. Ooh, I can smell that Scotch bonnet pepper. It smells like the pepper actually bursts. In your smell festive, guys. See that? No water added. This is just juice from the star fruit. I actually should have bought more. This is just juice from the star fruit, guys. No water added. All natural. No preservative, no water. It's now time for the pineapple. So I almost forget the mango. So I have one more portion size like this. So I'm going to start blending the mangoes. I'm going to rinse this out to remove the, well, not necessarily. Just going to pour it in there. That was the pineapple. Uh-oh. Alright guys, so I started blending the carrot. Alright, so I've finished blended everything and now I am peeling up the ginger. I'm not going to scrape it or anything. I'm just going to ensure that it's washed thoroughly, like so. And then I'm going to blend. Now that I've gotten most of the blending and most of the blending out of the way, this is some star fruit. Here I have the star fruit juice with some ginger. I'm going to blend the ginger in small portions and mix as I go along, because I think I may just infuse everything and put it in the big bottle I was telling you. Put it in this bottle. I may just do that. That's the biggest bottle that I have, and I think that can hold everything. If there is any juice that's left, I'll definitely put that in one of the bigger bottles, the water bottles that you saw me pouring the water from. Right, so the carrot is a 1-to-1 ratio with water versus carrot, because I had 4 containers with carrots and I ended up mixing or blending 2 of the dish with water, and then the other 2 I just used the juice itself that I blended before to blend the other 2 dishes. So we're going to blend this up. Alright guys, so I made a blend that is infused with just pineapple and carrot, with a little lime juice and the ginger and star fruit. So I'm going to strain that into this bottle. So double straining it, I was able to get a lot of the residue. See that? So this should be well refined. From this pineapple carrot blend, I still have some more left, and I got this bottle. So I have the mango and the carrot over there. I'm now going to mix the mango with the carrot. So this is the star fruit along with the ginger. Star fruit mixed with ginger. Here I have the ginger. Pour this in here. All of it. This is pure ginger blended in star fruit. Ginger aroma. Wow. And I'm going to mix the 2. I have to ensure that everything is properly infused. So when I'm tasting it, I can know exactly what it needs. If it needs anything at all. So I'm going to taste it now. You may need a little sugar, because I'm not preparing it just for myself. It just need a little bit of sugar. OMG, I need more needed sugar. I'm going to have to go on the road real quick to grab some sugar. See that? Just need a little bit of sugar, and it's good. nobody remember to start vlogging the link, so totally forget. This is the link too. I'm actually at the venue. Here I'm just showing you the setup of the venue. Everyone is having their meal and vibing to the music, and while the men or the fathers are preparing for their karaoke segment. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the actual day of Father's Day. Today is June 21st, 2026. I am headed, what time is it? It's now 12:53 and I'm headed to the country, which is St. Elizabeth, to visit my father. I have a little gift to give for him. He didn't make it to the potluck yesterday, so I am taking some food for him and his brother, and I am also bringing a gift for him. So yes, I'm not sure if I'll actually show you that, but I will take you on the journey just in case I decide to. I'll be recording the journey just in case I decide to show you guys. So